So let's turn to Tommy Thompson. You're back in town to cover a forum, be a part of a forum there, but there was an announcement this week of a new institute at the UW. Talk about that.
Well, so, it's been 30 years since he was elected governor. He went on to be this dominant figure in Wisconsin politics. So I decided to take a look back at what was so unique about his election track record, especially from the vantage point of today in this very polarized state and this very polarized age that we're living in. His performance among voters outside the Republican base was extraordinary, even by the standards of his own time, but certainly almost surreal by the standards of today. That the numbers he got, there were elections where he was getting large minorities of Democrats and liberals to vote for him, where he was winning the union vote, where he was winning moderates, where he was winning under 30 voters, all these voting groups.
Won the city of Milwaukee?
Won the city of Milwaukee. It's the only time in 70 years a Republican has done that in a race for governor. He won Dane County. And then even if you look at, African Americans, the worst voting group for Republicans. I mean, Governor Walker, President Trump, they're getting, 1 or 2% in 90% black neighborhoods in the city of Milwaukee. Tommy Thompson gets 25, 26, 27% one year. He gets, double digits another year. That's unheard of today in today's Republican Party. So it's very hard to do, and he probably couldn't do that today. But maybe Republicans can do better than they're doing right now. It takes a strategy and it takes a commitment to achieving a broader kind of appeal.
Well, I think you talked about John Kasich in Ohio, who had some success in Ohio in going
and it's not just Republicans, it's an issue for both parties. You don't see Democrats doing very well in Waukesha County. Herb Kohl won Waukesha County one time, and that's probably not going to happen again for a while. But Tommy Thompson it was his personal ambition to win on blue turf, on enemy turf, and convert voters who don't typically vote Republican. And that was a kind of a precondition for him to having that success.
And the Institute, now what is the Institute going to do at the UW?
Well, I'm not sure. I mean, they're talking about having a speakers program. They're talking about sort of, having a place on campus that will attract a diversity of political views. Obviously, there's kind of a grievance on the right about college campuses favoring discourse on the left. So I think that may be part of what's going on here. But it's just interesting to think about that in light of Tommy Thompson's legacy, which was, again, a different Republican Party at the time, and a guy who really transcended the political lines that seem so embedded now.